Namaste and welcome to Sonali Joshi's Astro Jyoti Healing. In today's video, we're going to see Ketu and Sun conjunction in the natal horoscope. So if you have Ketu conjunct Sun in your horoscope, then this video is for you. If you have Ketu conjunct Sun in your Navamsha chart, then this video is also for you. In the month of November 2020, we have Sun and Ketu conjunct each other in the sign of Scorpio. And the 14th of December, solar eclipse is also going to happen in the sign of Scorpio in the nakshatra of Jyeshtha. And hence I thought I should give some information about this conjunction of south node of the moon, that is Ketu, and planet Sun. In any horoscope, whenever I see Sun conjunct Ketu, the first thing I notice is the brightness, the focus of that bhava is kind of scattered. For example, if somebody has Sun conjunct Ketu in the 10th house in their natal horoscope, then that person can feel, am I going to lose my job? Or sometimes out of fear, they start looking for another job and give up this job just because they thought that was not the right one. But does that Sun conjunct Ketu show break in a job? Absolutely not. However, it does show that person's focus will be scattered. Sun is usually the brightness, the concentrated focus, and Ketu is something that scatters that energy. And hence, any bhava that has this conjunction of Sun and Ketu will have a dissolution of focus. Basically, people will not be able to use that energy in a concentrated manner to get the outcome. However, Ketu doesn't stop you from having material pleasures or any kind of pleasures. However, it works in a way that you feel detached from it. So somebody with this placement could be very genius. However, they do not have any ego about it. Somebody could be a great performer, but they may not have ego about it. Ketu can make you do multiple performances, can do multiple jobs. However, none of the job will give you the kind of satisfaction or content you are looking for. And that is the outcome. Usually, Sun is also your boss, Sun is your father figure. So I notice that whenever people have Sun conjunct Ketu in their horoscope and it is related to their 10th house, then maybe their father works in a profession which requires them to travel. Somebody could be in the Air Force, airline, Navy, or just could be a bus driver going from one city to another. Or they could be top executive traveling all over the world. Ketu definitely adds this scattered moment to anything that is conjunct with. So if this Sun Ketu conjunction is related to your second bhava in natal horoscope, then the way people talk could be difficult to understand because there is no continuity in what they are talking about. Consider I am talking about Sun Ketu in this video. Two sentences are about Sun and Ketu, and I suddenly start talking about, so how was the Bollywood movie that you watched yesterday? It will be difficult to make that connection. And that is what exactly happens when people have Sun Ketu conjunction related to their second bhava or second house. What they speak, what they talk about may not make any sense. However, these are very bright people, very intelligent people. It's just that they have not mastered the skill of having continuation or having that focus. If this conjunction is related to the third house or third bhava, then it may denote that you may be changing your team members. You could be staying away from your siblings. If it is related to the fourth bhava, then people may change their house number of times. Maybe they move from one city to another. Maybe their mother had a kind of job or work which made her change towns. In a very extreme case, if it is related to the 10th house or any house, I see that the living person passes away quickly or abruptly, but that is a very rare case. Usually, Ketu gives you everything, but it doesn't give that satisfaction. If you are a female with this conjunction of Sun and Ketu, then you may not have connection with the routine type of male figures, or your father could be somebody who was wandering, or you do not like the typical social order expectations from the males in your life. If you are a male with this placement of Sun and Ketu, then you can also have the opinion about not going by the social norms or the social expectations from a gender role of a man. That does not mean that you have different sexuality. However, you may not associate with that trendy type of male figure. And usually, if this conjunction is in your 9th house or related to the 9th house, then the person chooses not to follow the teachings of his or her father. That doesn't mean they don't agree with it, or that doesn't mean that they don't want to do it. It just happens that by circumstances they go to a different place or maybe different culture where they have to follow those norms and let go of teachings of their father. On the other hand, Sun plus Ketu is a great placement for somebody who is working in the field of acting, films, movies, or any web series, because the person has unlimited capacity to do different type of roles. They have that knack of switching roles or entering into one persona after another seamlessly. This is a great combination where one is given the ability to detach themselves very quickly. They may not have any ego about it, because Sun is your ego, Sun is your self-confidence, or Sun is your attachment to certain things, and Ketu kind of scatters it. Ketu makes you do complete surrender to whatever situation you are put into, and hence this is a very spiritual connection. If you are somebody trying to learn about spirituality, holistic healing, or any kind of techniques like pranic healing, Reiki, then this is a great placement to have, because this will make you follow every principle effortlessly. So make sure you check that and do your best. If someone has this conjunction related to the 5th house or 9th house or 10th house, they may be doing their duty with no ego. Usually I have not seen a father who doesn't do their duty. However, they may not have their ego attached to it. This is a very spiritual placement, and hence life is more driven by where Rahu is placed. When you are thinking about what would be the outcome of this conjunction, always see which house Sun belongs to. Where is Leo sign placed in your horoscope, and where is Scorpio sign placed in your horoscope, because Ketu is the owner of Scorpio and Sun is the owner of Leo sign. Make sure where they are placed. Also see where is the depositor of Ketu placed. For example, Ketu is in the sign of Scorpio, then Ketu is itself owner of that house. If Ketu and Sun conjunction is placed in the sign of Gemini, then see where is Mercury placed in the horoscope, because the outcome will be dependent on Sun Ketu Bhava, or the house where they are placed, plus the Mercury energy that is coming from the Virgo house. And hence see the sign and the Bhava where that Mercury is placed. Usually when people have this conjunction, they may not have great association with the celebrity people, celebrity culture, politicians. Usually people with Sun Ketu conjunction don't like these people, these fields, because they are against that basic self-centeredness of celebrity. In some cases, people might be doubting themselves, doubting their fathers, and doubting their fathers' efforts. But it all depends on which bhava this conjunction is placed, which sign this is placed, and where is the depositor of Ketu placed. Some people also feel deep loss of father being taken away from them, even though father is physically present. But there is that deep feeling of loss, that they have lost something from what father has given them or father could not give them. And native usually grows up with this mindset. Unless they become father themselves and try to raise kids, this feeling can continue. And every now and then, whenever they go through either Sun Antardasha or Ketu Antardasha, that same feeling can come back. So if you have this conjunction in your horoscope and you are feeling like giving up on a job, not thinking about getting married, not giving the talk that is due tomorrow, please don't do that. Do your duty, don't attach your ego to it. Have faith in your efforts and yourself and just do it. Ketu and Sun is a very spiritual conjunction, so don't expect anything out of that. Do your efforts and success will be yours. Hope this helps to understand this difficult placement. If you have this placement in your horoscope, you can comment about your specific experiences. Please like this video, share this video with your friends, and please subscribe to this channel. Namaste, thank you, Shubhamastu.